Hello, Flingle Strudels and Dingle Doodles. My name is NoodleHouse, and we are back on Our World is Ended. Sorry I've been gone for a while. Not that you'll notice, because I'll have last week's recordings up before this one, so I'll probably be back onto my normal schedule by the time this comes out. Probably should have addressed this in the first one. Basically, it's coming towards the end of my first year at university, which means that I haven't had time to record a lot. Or stream a lot, so I'm sorry if you have missed anything. I don't think you will have. I'm not very popular, as I'm sure you are aware. But yes, I am back, and we are back on Our World is Ended. I think this one might actually come out on the day the game comes out. So if you are watching this, and you want to play this game, there's two links in the description below, about where you can buy this game. Feel free to do so. I was lucky enough to be given this game early by PQube. The wonderful people over at PQube. So let us continue. We give up on going back and casually return to base.
It's fine to stay at the base for now, but we can't be there forever. The pudding in our fridge will get bad. How can we leave Asakusa?
Well, we should first check out how far the RP map phenomenon reaches. Tomorrow we'll split up and look around. Hey, Sakai! Iruka-san cuts Owari-san's words short. He sounds tense. There's something weird over there. He tends to talk about absolutely delusional nonsense that's seemingly unrelated to the matter at hand, but that wasn't the case this time. With a scared expression, he points his finger in front of him. We all look in that direction. There's something between the buildings a short distance away from us, right next to a cafe. What in the fucking chuff is that? I can't see it clearly, but I can make out its silhouette. It's a 5 to 6 meter tall creature with golden eyes housing a strange gleam. There are 4 long tentacles sticking out of its body. It's a monster. There's just no other word for it. Its silhouette alone disgusts me immensely.
Wow, it's so big. What is it, a kaiju?
What the hell is that? It's freaking me out. Her expression isn't nearly as carefree as her tone. The mysterious monster starts crawling towards us. The nearby lights shine on its disgusting purple tentacles, letting us take a good look at them. Looks like we should make a run for it. He says that leisurely, but seriously. Dash. And just like that, we start running. The one in front is Owari-san himself. He's followed by Asano-san, who's really sporty, and Yuno-san, who's brimming with youth. Iruka-san, who you'd expect to be bad at running, is just behind them. His belly shakes as wildly as he runs, but he's actually faster than me. Natsumi-san and I are at the rear. She's not used to running because of her shut-in lifestyle. I, on the other hand, am just really tired. I've been running around Asakusa for who knows how long now. She tripped on something and fell to the ground. It must be because of the platform shoes she's wearing. They don't seem to be fit for running. I hear a slimy sound behind me. It's like something large is crawling around. Clearly the monster is coming after us. If this keeps up, it will catch Natsumi-san. I hurry to her side. Are you okay?
My leg.
Looks like she's twisted her ankle when falling. There's no time. The monster is coming closer every moment. I crouch and turn my back to Natsumi-san. Get on. Just do it. Natsumi-san hesitates for a moment, but she realizes our situation and quickly gets on my back. I vigorously stand up and start running. She's unexpectedly light. I have no problems carrying her to the base. I mean, she looks like she'd be fucking tiny, so yeah, she probably is very light. Hold on tight. Okay, alright. I can smell the shampoo of her long hair also. There's a certain kind of softness pressing against my back, and it's doubled too. Hers aren't as big as Yuno-san's, but contrary to what you'd expect, there's definitely something there. Oh, I get it. Natsumi-san's the type that looks skinnier in clothes. I see. You see what? Did I say that out loud? Nothing. I actually think it's something decent now of all times. No, alright, maybe I am a little bit. Perplexed, I slow down a bit, compelling her to shout. Part-timer, what are you doing? Run faster. Alright. Her pleasant smell and double bags of happiness. That is one of the best phrases I've ever heard used for them. The double bags of happiness. Press against my back combined to awaken me and make me muster the strength I didn't even know I had. Oh, the nature of men. I sigh at myself and give my all to escape. I said that really weirdly. I sigh at myself and give my all to escape from the strange monster. Our desperate sprint eventually takes us to Hisago Street. Owari-san stops and turns around, looking completely alert. Then, he breathes a sigh of relief. Relief? Apparently the monster isn't chasing us anymore. I can no longer hear the slimy sound it makes when moving. It looks like we're safe now. His words make the rest of Psy too. I assume there's a missing us there. His words make the rest of us Psy too. There we go. Yeah, that makes sense. What was that? What's a monster like that doing in Asakusa? As Asano-san shouts, Owari-san presses his finger against her lips to shush her. Don't be too loud, for all we know, there might be that thing might react to sound. I can't fucking talk. She hastily covers her mouth. What do we do now, Sakai? Of course, I would like to go and judge the cosmic horror, but it feels like we're at a disadvantage. We might have to wait until the time is right. Iruka-san seems to have stopped panicking and returned to his usual self, but even he doesn't want to fight against that monster. We don't have enough info to know what to do to that thing. For now, it's best to just go back to the base. No one argues against that. I know the base is close, but don't let your guard down. Try not to make too much noise. Be all hush-hush about it.
Sakai-san, I have a question. What does hush-hush mean?
Well, to be hush-hush is to do things quietly, like when you're sneaking into the women's locker room. His example is inappropriate, but it seems like it was enough to get the meaning across. Alright, let's start a hush-hush mission, and let's go into the bath. They all head to the base, careful not to make any loud noises. I try to go after them, but then Natsumi-san, still on my back, whispers into my ear. That's enough, I can walk by myself now, let me down. But is your leg okay? It is, just let me go, or... What, do you have some inappropriate reason why you want to keep me close? I actually do. That sentiment isn't that large, though. It's about 10% no, make it 30. The rest is pure worry for your leg. Still, I figure we're close enough to the office and just let her go. You sweat all over my favourite clothes. Ugh, this is terrible. I'll have to wash it the moment we return. She starts complaining. Why must I be subjected to this after helping her out in a pinch? I can't help but feel a bit indignant. Natsumi-san walks on ahead, then stops and turns around. What are you waiting for? Let's go. Or do you want to become that thing's dinner? Well, it'll be a fitting end for you. That's not funny. I don't want to be that thing's food. I'm going to the office too. I catch up to Natsumi-san, and not forgetting what Owari-san said, I walk slowly, careful not to make a sound, as if I'm about to peek inside the women's locker room. I mean, to be fair, it's probably the best thing to make him shush, from what we can tell about that character so far. Yeah, women's locker room. Okay, yeah, I get it. I know exactly how quiet I mean. Not from experience, of course. By the time we sneaked our way back to the office, it was already past midnight. The date has changed. We rush into the dev room on the second floor. No one's saying anything. We're just trying to regain our breath. Just what the hell was that? I want an explanation. Unable to bear the silence, Asano-san raises her voice. Well, I can only call that a monster. Owari-san seems strangely relaxed. It might be a government conspiracy. They tried to open the door to another world, but they accidentally made it too big and let that creature pass. That sounds likely indeed. I sense some conviction in his mutter. It's actually hard to tell whether he's joking or serious. Why don't I try watching the TV or try searching the internet?
Oh yeah, with all this weird stuff going on, the news and the text boards must be going crazy.
Good idea. Let's do some research. It's argue with Asano-san when she's being. What? I'm gonna go say guess. It's hard to argue with Asano-san when she's being so intense. So we sit down and start gathering information. Fuck me. I don't know why in my head that made so little sense. Owari-san, me, Asano-san, and Natsumi-san sat at our desks and searched the net. Iruka-san and Yuno-san, on the other hand, are watching the news through Iruka-san's PC's TV functions. We search for info for a while, but find nothing relevant. Asakusa can't leave, Asakusa closed, Asakusa loop, Asakusa monster, Asakusa tentacle. Tentacles. Asakusa phenomenon. Asakusa. I just can't get tentacles now. Oh dear. I use all the keywords I can think of, but none of them give me the results I want. Whoa, would you look at that? Did you find something? I look at him, thinking he stumbled upon some useful information, but Asakusa's Lust Beast story. I had no idea such a H video existed. It must have slipped under my radar. I gotta look for it. Go look for it in the auction right now. It's being perverted again, I should have known. Huh? What about you two? Nothing so far. I'm getting nothing. I'm not getting anything on the loop or the monster. Same here. I even looked at Asakusa's underground sites, but I didn't find anything. How did this even happen? They seem to be thoroughly perplexed. I then turned to Iruka-san and Yuno-san, who were still intensely watching the monitor. What about the TV? Anything on the news? No results here, Reiji. We're getting deep late-night Sunday shows, and no breaking news of what's happening here in Asakusa. Nothing. He strikes a proud pose despite not getting anything. A moment later, Yuno-san speaks up.
I just showed Asakusa. Asakusa news is about to start.
Me, Owari-san, Asano-san, and Natsumi-san are all gathered around Iruka-san's table and focus on the news. We're now showing the Asakusa district at night. The lit up Kaminarimon and Nakamise shopping street look absolutely fantastic, attracting so many tourists from overseas. No, that's not the type of news we want. You're on TV, so show the info there's demand for, damn it. Asano-san grabs the monitor and shakes it so wildly it might break.
Here? Asano, stop. This is a gaming monitor imported from another country. It's not just a TV.
Iruka-san quickly stops her.
I gotta say though, the fact the information is suppressed so well makes it even more likely that it's the government's conspiracy. The district itself might have been thrown into another world.
He speaks while protecting his dear monitor. His expression is uncharacteristically tame. Normally, we all laugh it off or ignore him, but none of us were able to do it at this time. We actually think that his nonsense is plausible. As the mood turns heavy, Owari-san speaks up. Well, whatever it is, it happened, and it doesn't seem like there's any point in struggling. But what will we do if that monster gets into the base? Run for it, what else? I worked once, so we'll think it'll work again.
We should lose some keep watch on the roof now. It'll be hard to run away if we get too close to the base. It's midnight now, so let's split it to 3 pairs. The 2-hour shifts keeping watch.
Oh, I see. The ones who aren't keeping watch will be resting. I approve of this idea. I also think it's a good idea. If we all stay up, none of us will be able to do anything tomorrow. Alright, let's decide the pairs. Hold on. As Owari-san prepares to randomly select the teams, Asano-san stops him. Just so you know, I'm not allowing any pairs of just girls. We're frail. You? Frail? I know exactly what you mean, Owari-san. Iruka-san's nodding too. I am. I'm a girl too. How about you don't forget that? Yeah, sure. Fine. He gives in and listens to her. Most likely because arguing would have been a real hassle. And let's make only guy-girl pairs. We'll make it fair drawing lots or something.
Okay, then I'll go make them.
Yuno-san returns to her desk and uses a ruler to cut some paper into fine strips. She then returns with 3 of them in each hand.
This one's for the boys and this one's for the girls. They're numbered 1, 2, 3. That's don't always say 1, 2, 3 instead of 1 to 3. Those who get the same numbers become pairs. The numbers are also your shift.
Thanks, Yuno. Alright, people start drawing. I do as he tells me to. I'm 1. Which you guys got 1? Me. And I'm not liking this one bit. Oh man, it's you. What a letdown. We've been able to enjoy myself a bit if it was Yuno. Enjoy yourself? What's that supposed to mean? Just so you know, if you're preferred to Hans and Yuno, I'm executing you without a trial. The first pair is decided. I'm 3. Iruka, part-timer, which?
3 will be me. Or to be able to keep watch alongside Natsumi-sensei. What an honor.
So it's Iruka. Well, you're a bit better than useless part-timer. Let's just do what we have to. Her words make me feel a bit, very down. I mean, I carried her away from the monster.
Now we're both number 2, Reiji-kun. Let's do our best.
Yuno-san's innocent cheer lifts my spirits again. So the pairs are set. Asano and I are the first. So we'll just go now. We'll change in 2 hours or so. If you see something strange, wake everyone up ASAP. And do get some rest when it's not your shift. We're on the rooftop of our office. On the rooftop of the office. After I take a 2-hour nap on my desk, Yuno-san and I make our way to the roof of the building. This is where you'll find Owari-san's penthouse and a place to dry the laundry. Owari-san and Asano-san are still on their shift. Binoculars in hand, they're looking around the area.
Sekai-san, sis. It's time to change.
The 2 turn around, they look completely drained. Oh, you're here. Right then, we're leaving this to you. It doesn't look like anything's going on. Huh? Owari-san yawns and stretches.
I'll go rest too. I'm dead tired, mostly because of this perv.
Looks like a partner drained more of her energy than the task itself. Well, I won't ask what happens. They give us their binoculars. So you're Yuno, huh? Look at you and your luck. He grins impishly. Well, go on and enjoy your quality time with her, boy. Boy. If something happens here, I'm sure everyone will just shrug it off. You're young after all.
I'll shrug it off, Reiji. Do something you shouldn't and I'm drowning you as for me to river.
Asano-san, you're being too loud. The monster will hear you. Also, please don't take Owari-san seriously. You won't do anything to Yuno, right? I won't. I'd never do anything in a situation like this. I have integrity. So you'd do something if you weren't in a situation like this. No, that's just an expression. Honestly, it'll be fine. I don't know if it's her tiredness talking, but she's really suspicious of me. I desperately try to calm her down and convince her. That pays off and she eventually seems to understand. You know, call me if something happens. I'll come help you right away. Alright, good luck you two. Owari-san returns to his penthouse while Asano-san goes back to the building. In a way, Owari-san is still here on the roof, but I don't think he can hear or see us from his penthouse. That means we're basically all alone here. Yeah. The exciting idea helps keep me awake, so thinking that to myself actually helps with the task. We crouch at the edge of the roof and look around through our binoculars. The mysterious monster we encountered in town is nowhere in sight. At the very least, it's clear it isn't anywhere near the office building. I can't talk to them, I don't know why. What is that monster anyway? And what's with the RP map phenomenon? It just isn't normal. I suddenly remember Aruka-san's idea. The government experiment opened a door to another world, letting the monster in and turning the whole district into another world. I'd normally laugh it off, but reality doesn't allow it. Can we escape that monster? Will we ever leave Asakusa? Worry, fear, and tenseness come over me all at once. Yuno-san, on the other hand, is as nonchalant as always.
Reiji-kun, I actually prepared something to help us stay awake.
She opens the plastic container in her hands, exposing something brownish.
Coffee flavoured shaved ice.
It's basically just shaved ice with coffee poured on it. Even in the situation, Yuno-san doesn't stop being the airhead she is. Oh god, selection of soul. Ah shit. Nice natural airheadedness, no. Shaved ice. No. Shaved ice. In this situation. That one. It's the biggest one. Shaved ice? In this situation? Oh. I can't help but make that comment. I mean, who would expect shaved ice in this situation? Why the plastic container? Why coffee flavoured? I have too many questions.
Yeah, we have to stay up late tonight. It's to keep us awake. Here you go, Reiji-kun. It's cold and it'll make your eyes open wide.
She presents me with the shaved ice again. Her usual carefreeness both surprises and perplexes me. How can she stay like this in this? How can she stay like that in this situation? Why is she acting the way she always does? I'm here trying to stay focused and tense to keep myself from breaking in the face of unrealistic reality, while Yuno-san, how can she be so calm? Watching her act like she always does makes my tenseness fade. No, I can't let it. I don't know how to describe it, but it fills me with the fear of losing myself. Well, I like shaved ice and all, but please be more serious about keeping watch. I don't know what kind of monster that is, but I don't think we're able to do much about it. I make her the fear disperse.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Yuno-san's smile vanishes, and she casts her eyes down.
Sorry, Reiji-kun. This is a dangerous situation, isn't it? We can't just forget that I need shaved ice. I messed up. You're trying to do it properly, and I got in the way. Sorry.
I didn't mean to make you feel bad. No, fuck. No, it's not like that. Seeing her apologetically bow to me makes me understand what a grave mistake I've made. Fuck. Yuno-san was just trying to help clear away my unease, but I went and let the very unease out on her. No, I'm the one who messed up here. You went and made the shaved ice to try and calm me down, but I was just thinking of myself.
No, you were thinking about everyone here. You want us to be a good lookout for them. And then there's me. When making the shaved ice, I was thinking no one else but you.
Yuno-san giggles. Her smile has more than enough destructive power to banish my unease and fear. Oh, I see. This is her strength. This is just so dazzling that I found her scary. Anyway, I'll just go ahead and eat this. The coffee will help. As if to hide the shame I feel, I quickly dig into the shaved ice. Crap, too fast, brain freeze. I close my eyes and silently suffer.
Oh, you can't do that. If you eat ice so fast, your brain freeze. Your head will explode.
Yuno-san goes back to the way she always is and stares at my face with worry in her eyes, making me feel relieved.
Oh, you're such a big eater. You don't have to rush. There's lots more where that came from. Also, the coffee in there is milk to sugar ratio of 4 to 2. Enjoy.
Fucking hell. Half of it is fucking sugar. Well, it sure is sweet. Reminds me of Yuno-san's kindness. You really are amazing. Those words just slipped out my mouth.
I am? How?
She looks genuinely surprised. You know the situation we're in. We don't know what will happen tomorrow. The monster might attack us. And yet you're not scared at all. You're acting like you always do, and that's just amazing.
You're getting me wrong. I'm actually really, really scared.
She pouts, clearly annoyed by my comment.
It probably sounds weird, but with all of us here, I just feel like it'll all work out even. Fuck, I can't talk either. Fuck, it's just spreading to everyone. Shit, balls, fuck.
I don't know why it is like funny to me to see characters like her swearing or imagine them swearing.
Or maybe believe is the better word here. I believe it'll all be fine because of all of us here. I'm sure I'd be crying if I was by myself here. I'm very weak, you know.
San. Right, what was I thinking? There's no way I can feel uneasy and frightened in this situation. San's just doing her hardest to act like her natural self, to not lose those negative emotions. But that doesn't change the fact that she's amazing. In that case, all I should really do here is help make her unease and fear a bit lighter, right? That's true. It helps to have everyone else here, even Owari-san, despite how he usually acts, is being a good leader now. Iruka-san doesn't make sense sometimes, but his weird lines help make the mood a bit lighter. And that's me-san. It's hard to understand what she's thinking sometimes, but she always gives the most rational and appropriate opinions. Oh, and we can't forget about Asano-san. She's a bit rough every now and then, but I can tell she's doing her best to protect her dear sister. Yeah, with people like these, we have nothing to worry about. As I come to see her point, Yuno-san shakes her head, then smiles.
You're forgetting someone important.
Someone important?
Why, you, of course.
Her tone is slightly playful. Me? Her words thoroughly surprised me.
Yeah, I can stay myself, not just because of everyone else, but to you too.
Yuno-san's an airhead among airheads. That makes her incapable of saying any empty flattery. But I can't do anything. I'm just a dime a dozen college student, and even here in J7, I'm just a part-timer focusing on odd jobs.
Oh, come on, Reiji-kun. You don't get it at all.
She heaves an exaggerated sigh.
You know how I was the one who invited you here, right? Remember?
I instantly nod. How can I forget that? I started working at J7 after Yuno-san called out to me when I happened to visit Asakusa. Honestly, back then I didn't think she was inviting me to a part-time job. I thought she was picking me up on a date for something. So I just followed her, feeling on top of the world. And so, before I realised it, I was in J7's office. Went through an interview conducted by Owari-san and started working here as a part-timer. In other words, I basically fell for a honey trap. Not that this was Yuno-san's intention, but still.
I actually invited lots of people before you, and some of them also became part-timers.
Looks like I wasn't the only one who fell for it. Can't really blame them though. It's hard to say no to Yuno-san.
But none of them lasted more than 3 days. They just stopped coming without saying anything. You were different. You stayed after 3 days, 4 days, and even after a week. You didn't stop coming no matter what you were told to do or what you went through, right? You're saying that you're an average person and you can find anywhere. But you're now part of Judgment 7, aren't you? That means you're not just anyone, but an important person who's always by our side. By being here, you really calm me down.
She's really overestimating me. Honestly, I wanted to quit J7 a lot of times before. The reason why I didn't was mostly due to the fact that the June of Nightmares began shortly after I started working. It was a crunch time so intense that I just didn't have the courage to ask them to let me go. I didn't even consider running away without telling them anything. And by the time the June of Nightmares was over, I was more or less used to the company. That leads us to the present. And that's all there is to it, honestly. So yeah, I'm not special in any way. I'm actually a very plain person. Even so, her words make me really happy. They let me believe that I'm actually a special person. As in, someone special to her. The idea makes me both embarrassed and happy. I'm with a pretty high school girl, and there's a starry sky above us. I belatedly realise just how flustering the situation really is. I mean, it's like I'm actually living out my youth to the fullest.
Oh, Reiji-kun, your face is so red. What's wrong?
She looks at me with worry in her eyes. Knowing her, if I told her the truth, she'd just give me a genuine smile. But if she told Asano-san about it, it'd be all over for me. Well, she probably wouldn't sink me in the Sumida River, but I can easily imagine her throwing a punch at me for looking at Yuno-san the wrong way. It's nothing.
Really?
She's not aware a bit of what I'm thinking. In fact, she actually draws closer and extends a hand towards my cheeks. I feel both of them touch my face. She holds my head tight, making me stare directly into her eyes.
Wow, you're so hot. If you don't feel good, you should go and rest.
Of course I'd heat up if you do this to me. I don't have to taste to say it out loud, so I just let her do whatever she is.
I can't measure with just my hands. Give me your forehead for a sec.
As I voice my surprise, Yuno-san brings her face even closer. Am I about to be subjected to legendary forehead-to-forehead temperature measurement? And the person doing it is Yuno-san. For real? Can I survive this? Suddenly, I picture myself sinking into Sumida River. Oh no, if this keeps up, Asano-san will actually kill me. No, hold on, I'm not sick. I raise my voice, making her stop and look at me in confusion.
Really?
Really? Seriously, I'm fine.
Okay then, that's great. I was really worried.
She finally believes me and lets go of my face. Though I'm relieved, I'm also a bit, very sad it's over. Damn it, I lost Asano-san's threats. Not there's any shame in that. She's not a foe mankind can handle.
Alright then. Back to being lookouts. Let's do the best until we change.
As I hang my head, Yuno-san beams at me. Oh yeah, I almost forget we were here to keep watch for the monster. I should be grateful that I get to do this alongside Yuno-san. With that in mind, I'll recompose myself and return to looking out. I think that's as good a point as any to end the episode. If you like this video, don't forget to leave a like in the section below. If you want to see more of this, and do subscribe to the channel, as I upload when I have time to upload currently, and not every day as I used to say. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Toodle pip, good chaps.